I'm so excited.
Candace is all fucking lit up for common commentary, you guys.
Yeah, it's strong. I'm lifting the iPad.
Do you guys remember Common Commentary? The show where we talk to you guys directly about comments that you leave underneath the videos that we make for you guys on a daily basis. It's me, Mike Falzone. Over here is Steven Suptic. In the middle is Candace Carazales' hands and face and a floating teddy bear. We're here to address the things that you guys have said to us via text messages.
These were all personal texts sent to my cell phone.
We're gonna go through some of the comment sections on the White Wall videos for the past couple weeks, and then we're gonna respond directly to the comments you guys leave for us.
Why don't we all say it at the same time, but looking at each other?
Let's get in.
Let's get into the.
Let's get in.
No, Mike, you gotta. Let's get into the. No, you gotta say it. It's let's get into the first video. Okay, here we go.
Let's get into the
no,
first video.
Say it with us. Amazon Go grocery store of the future.
Yes.
It's the Amazon grocery store where you can just use your phone, walk in, take whatever item, and just walk out without doing anything.
No cash registers.
Who stocked the shelf?
Well, they have little chefs that cut up some sushi or beef.
What?
They have a whole grocery store, and they only
have sushi chefs?
Sushi chefs.
Are you into this idea of going into a store
And only seeing sushi chefs.
and just walking out?
I just squirted a booger on you.
No cash register line.
All right, let's just set up a pillar brigade.
I love
Fine.
interacting with cashiers because sometimes you are alone all day and you need somebody to talk to.
Sometimes the only person you talk to all day is the cashier.
Yeah, and you have a scratchy voice because you haven't talked to anybody all day. These are green beans I bought.
How much for the edamame? Where's the edamame?
The very first comment comes from X-Rays6 saying, people are always worried about jobs being lost by technology. If technology can eliminate meaningless tasks that take no brain power, this allows people to use their brains and be creative. There is no reason a perfectly able-minded human being needs to be wasting time and energy bagging groceries if they can use their mind on something more meaningful. But then that eliminates minimum wage jobs that we so desperately need in America. If it weren't for YouTube, I would probably be doing a minimum wage job for the rest of my life because I don't have much going on up here.
Not very creative.
Not very creative,
Read that
not a
note from
funny
your
person.
doctor.
So
Steven doesn't have much going on up here, it says here.
Mr. Truth, finally I can buy condoms without the awkwardness.
Why are you feeling awkward about buying condoms,
Just
man?
do it.
Dude, walk out of there like you're holding a fucking trophy.
You don't need to buy anything else with it.
I don't feel awkward at all. I bought condoms, I bought lube, and Preparation H.
What a night.
It was a terrible night. Oh, and aloe vera, too.
Obvious.
I had hemorrhoid, sunburn,
You
and
need protection
some
on
lube.
every inch of your body.
Be proud of the condoms you buy. Well, not all of them. Like, normal ones and up. Not like for the little wieners, like the ones that...
I say be proud of it all.
Yeah, if you have a little wiener and you're buying a raincoat for it, just be proud. You got a little wiener, but at least you're having sex.
I don't need to read this person's comment, but I just want to say that their name is Tuco Palm Weenie.
You're saying weenie. It doesn't say weenie. It says pomween. Pomween.
Pomawinian says.
It doesn't say weenie.
Ow, that really hurt to do. Landlord has sex in tenant's bed.
This video was about
Just the
A
general.
landlord basically went into a tenant's room when they were gone. I think that maybe they were on a trip. I don't know. And he had sex with somebody in their bed. He wiped up the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
you
forgot
know
this
what,
part.
with her wedding dress.
What?
But it was informal. It was an informal dress.
That doesn't make it okay.
They set up a camera because they were like, somebody's breaking into our house. He's using my wedding dress. That's fun.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
The question of this video was, are you worried about things no one should have to worry about?
Probably.
Are you Candace's landlord having sex in her bed?
So Natalie Summerson said, I feared that this happened to me once. Someone broke into my flat, into my room. Nothing was stolen, out of place, except for my candle, which was lit.
Dude, I thought she was gonna be like, I think this happened to me, because it's such a weird thing to think might be happening to you. Someone broke into my flat, I think, into my room, nothing was stolen, but my bed was all f***ed on. And you could tell the sheets were all f***ed on.
Bed was broken in half. What happened?
Wait a minute, you lit the candle? And
She
then
never used the candle. The candle was unused, but it was a little burnt when she got back.
Oh, shit.
Bed sheets were a little messed up.
And her candle was f***ed on.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing else to say besides, like, you for sure were broken into by your
Or
landlord.
maybe you have a little mouse in there that loves a little fire on the candle.
These are all possibilities. Set up a camera.
Fabian Romero says, my landlord leaves his door wide open and his room is across from mine. I have total faith in the guy.
That's the guy in college who just wants to be like, yeah, come on into my room. It's the party room.
Sounds like your landlord really needs friends.
Yeah, please go hang out with your landlord,
yeah, you might
please.
tenants,
For that
please
guy,
walk.
yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna laugh if I say the next name. Someone else say it.
Please say it.
Crustacean fish. I don't know why I think that's funny. It's just gross and weird.
Somebody's name.
But their landlord went through their panties. Why are landlords so weird?
Why are you guys always buying cool panties? You want the landlord out, you stick to basic ass pantaloons, right?
One time, my neighbor in my apartment, he's like, and this was after my girlfriend came over, he's like, I walked outside to do laundry and put the laundry in there. He's like, yeah, I heard you having a good time in there. And I was like, I don't know if that was him trying to start a conversation, but it didn't.
Please talk to me. My first landlord, his eyebrows were so long that they would go into his eye. You know how people like move their bangs away from their face? His eyebrows, were so long that they grew into his eyes. You know, like, I hate wind. And I was like, yeah. Or having your eyes open.
Airport pigs make flying fun.
Well, please explain to me what that video was about.
It's about the cutest little animal in the San Francisco airport. They have a burgeron of animals in the airport that are dressed up to make people less stressed, and they just added a pig to their cute unit. What is the cutest therapy animal that should be in an airport?
Pot-bellied elephant?
Ugh, is that even a real animal?
Pot-bellied elephant? Look it up.
That is not a real.
Pygmy elephant, they're called.
Yeah,
Look
I'll
it up.
just take like a salmon.
A salmon?
There's just a tank of salmon when you get off the plane. They're like, pet them. But
Right.
then you also get to take one home for dinner.
Potbelly
like,
elephant
the
is not a
ghosts
thing.
No, they're not
Pygmy
flopping
elephant?
around.
Oh.
They're in a tank to keep them fresh.
Oh my god.
Oh, Steve, what do you got in your phone there? Say that to the
Pygmy
camera.
elephant. They're just as cute as you'd imagine. Are these just baby elephants?
Fully grown pygmy elephants. Dr. Lucas says, I thought the stress relief pet was going to be Steven's cockroach. Could we talk about Steven's fucking cockroach for a second?
I want you guys to know that there has been a cockroach towards the kitchen for 2 months now that I have not touched.
The one on its back?
Oh, also, I'm
Sitting
not
on
killing
the
these
floor.
cockroaches.
I don't think
die.
anyone thinks that you are.
Lieberman
or
thought
cares
I
that
killed
you
it.
would be.
He was like, oh.
That was his big thing? Not it's on my shoulder or near my mouth?
No, he was like,
It's
you
killed
killed
a
this
bug?
shoulder
I
cockroach?
can confirm this kitchen cockroach died of natural causes. It's curled up like a shrimp and laying on its back. Nobody's even thought to throw it away. I think there's somebody that even comes in on the weekend and cleans. They haven't touched it.
That's like the thing to clean up. Who are our cleaners here?
Coming in and leaving the cockroach.
clean
All right,
Like, they do
everything's
such a good
fixed
job on
then.
everything else, but they leave the fucking dirty little bug on the ground, and it's huge too. Cockroaches are not normal-sized bugs, even in their most miniature state.
Maybe it's too heavy to pick up with one person.
Americans are dying younger, and the question.
That was when you were eating a burger the whole time, right?
I woke up craving like a cheeseburger, and then he like wrote this video. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna write in that I'm eating a cheeseburger this whole time. He comes back, brings a cheeseburger, and is eating it the whole video and doesn't even bring me one.
I wanna
He
be
brought
clear.
in the smallest McDonald's bag that I had ever seen.
The story Americans are dying younger was about these kids. No, what? No, so there are no. I mean, kinda. Well, no, not at all. So the age restriction, the age limit, the age when you died became sooner by a certain amount, like 40 days. What the f is the word? The
Life
age-
expectancy.
The life expectancy. Oh my god. The kid expectancy dropped. The life expectancy dropped. The kids are dying, and it's like, why?
So the question was, how long will you live?
I think I'm gonna die young.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Between 25 and 35 are, I think, the years where I'm just gonna.
I had to tell you, a guy who looks like this had to tell you what meningitis was, and that you could probably get that from picking up a cockroach and futzing around with it.
As it turns out, I looked up if you could get meningitis from a cockroach, and I couldn't spell it.
Guys, can you spell meningitis? Tell us in the comments below.
Squiznot said, I'm torn between wanting to live to be crazy. This is the longest comment I've ever. Let me see if I can power through it.
Getting crazy old could be fun because your mind begins to deteriorate. Every day could feel as though it is more new, and being that old gives you
You're an excuse to be crazy as shit,
Let's see, can we speed it? Just go a little bit faster?
but
Crazy
becoming that
as
old means losing freedom and becoming a burden to others. On the other
that
hand,
old
dying younger means less body
means
deterioration
losing my
before
freedom.
death. I could,
Becoming the
Steven?
burden of
Either way, I don't
others.
fear death. I embrace it. It's
On the
natural.
other hand, Dying younger means less body deterioration before death.
It's natural and it happens to all. So why?
If that's how they were thinking when they wrote this comment, it took a day and a half to write this.
So why bother get
It's
upset?
natural.
Why is it still going?
So why bother to get upset about it?
By the ending, by the last 7 words, it's pretty good, but you wouldn't know that.
Sorry, I don't think I caught it all.
Well,
Should I
no,
read
it's
it
just
again?
like basically it comes down to who gives a shit. Just let people die.
Wanting to live to be crazy old or to die before I...
Candace, what's your ideal age to die at?
Like 112.
Cool.
What about you, Mike?
Same.
112.
I'm gonna get hit by a bus on my 112th
Oh no!
birthday.
That's gonna be your last word.
Oh no, a bus!
Zoya, no! Zoya's running over you with a bus when you're both 112. Austin Jones says, I'd rather die at 40 eating burgers than at 100 eating salads.
You say that before
Yeah,
you're
when
30,
it
dog.
happens.
This guy's 15 tops. No
What have I
35-year-old
done?
has ever been like, I'll die at 40. Try to take this burger away from me. How dare you? I'll bite your finger off.
I'm torn between wanting to live to be crazy old or to die.
Dr. Hawthorne, oh, it's just D. Hawthorne.
You're giving this guy way too much credit. His name's just Dan.
Thanks to Denial. Thanks to Daniel. Let me do this whole thing over.
What's happening now?
I'm so sorry. D. Hawthorne says, thanks to Denial, I'm immortal. Seriously though, if any company wants to try downloading my brain and putting me into a nearly full prosthetic body, I'm all in.
I'm torn between wanting to live to be crazy old or to die before I get too old to do things for myself.
Yeah.
How to sext without anyone knowing. Do you guys like sexting? Do you guys like talking about the things that you're gonna do with your uh-oh and your hee-hee?
Oh, and he.
This video was about teens using secret text codes to hide sexting from their parents. They were using letters, so it was a sentence, and then they take the first letter of every
Acronyms,
word
they
in that
call them,
sentence.
business.
Sure, okay.
Can you say a sexy sentence using your uh-oh and hee-hee to me? Pretend I'm Zoya.
You interrupted my one and only explanation.
Oh, Mike. That's not Zoya.
Nope.
Oh, Mike.
She's not
Do
a
you
robot
use
weird
secret
lizard.
text codes that your parents don't know about? Was the question. So
Yeah.
snorlaxation, GYPO.
Get your pants off.
Oh, thanks. Why not tight? It already exists as a word, easy to take, easy to hide, and get your pants off. Doesn't sound as grammatically correct as take your pants off.
Wait, take your pants off is typo.
Take your pants off is
Typo. They're trying to say something sexy and it's just, no, I said it right the first time.
Joe Theo says, I use this one. Send nudes. It stands for sex everything, now do nothing unless doing ear sex. Wait a minute. I need to. Sex everything, now do.
Oh.
That's send. Nothing unless doing ear sex.
You guys, I know the next person who commented on this. I know this guy, Ruben Delight.
Okay.
Yeah. So then the next comment, John Z says LMSMN.
Oh, you're not gonna read? Okay.
What?
John Z says LMSMN, which is let me see Mike's nipples.
Do you know him, you said?
No,
You
I know.
skipped over the guy that you knew and you went right to the guy who said weird shit about my nipples? Ruben Delight says, I know Steven. Why did they give him a job?
I was zoned out the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't hear a word
So
of that.
was I.
Hey everybody, this is the end of the show where we are done.
I had a great time doing Comment Commentary, the show where we get to talk directly to you, and I hope we get to do it real soon again sometimes. Guys, did you have a good time? Slapdick?
So we actually have a P.O. box. No, I had a great time, you guys. And I'm looking forward to doing more.
You know, I'm torn between wanting to live to be crazy old or to die before I get too old to do things for myself.
Guys, do you want to
know?
send us stuff like art that we could show you and all the other audience members while we're doing this?
We have a PP box.
Do we have a PP box where you could send us stuff to decorate our set with? So you send us things to the PP box.
You can also send us art via at the SourceFed Twitter. In the old comment commentaries, they used to have art in the beginning, and it was a really great way to make us feel better about ourselves. So if you guys want to make us feel good, all you have to do is just tweet us some art, and we'll take a look at it. We'll put it in the beginning of the next comment commentary. And with that out, it's time to go.
And with that out, it's time to go. Do you like this show? Do you want us to keep doing it? Will you tell us yes or no in the comment section below? We're only going to read the yeses. We'll probably show up again. Spoiler alert. And with that out, it's the end. Bye.